All right. So let's see. Last run we did a ranger. So let's go ahead and do rogue this time. Rogue's a lot of fun. Probably not gonna do barbarian. Just at least not right now. Probably not until the Muspelheim update. Just not a huge fan of the barbarian, if I'm being honest. Like, barbarian just feels like a worse rogue. Alright, what do we have? Ooh. This is an odd room layout. Or, yeah. So it's like we could go up here, pick up 3 soul powers. Which isn't the worst. We'll skip Heimdall and take the rune instead. We can get 2 soul powers going this way. 3 soul powers going this way, okay. We don't get any real better runes other than maybe this one here with Freya. Or we can go Odin and get early Freya to soul power to rune. To second Freya. Okay. Unfortunately, with each of those, it 1 less soul power than had we just gone up top here. So this one gives 3, this one only gives 2. Which is a shame. But down here, what can we do? 1, 2, 3? Yeah, we can do 3 down here. So I think this might be the route, actually. Yeah, I like this route. We don't get this Freya, unfortunately, but what else?
I will get my revenge.
Okay, so using daggers, we are going to be quite a good deal weaker than if we use the bow. The bow, like, the extra projectile on that is just so good. But one of the things I like about the rogue over using the ranger is you actually have different options for your weapons. So, like, if we get a fire axe to drop, like Ymir's Wrath, I believe it's called, we can take that. You don't generally take that when you're using a ranger, just because you're not spec'd into the right elements for it.
You'll pay in blood.
And I feel like something about those, like, explosive barrels needs to be adjusted in some way. Like, I don't know what, though. One of the things I hate about using them is, once you actually attack it, you kind of stop attacking the enemies that are in the circle. Which, in my opinion, kind of sucks. Oh, and can we turn this down? Yeah, we can turn this down a bit. Okay, let's try that. The problem I have with attacking enemies in the circle is you want to get out, otherwise you're going to get hit, right? But then it basically means you're sitting there for like, what, 2-3 seconds waiting for the explosion to occur? And that's just not fun. Like, they could make it so if you activate the explosion, you don't get hurt by it. They could make it so the explosion just never hurts you. Or they could just change the type altogether. Although, now that I think about it, they may want to move that just to use in Muspelheim. As I'm thinking about it, and it doesn't really feel like this biome has 2 different things you can interact with to do that. The future biomes have like nothing. And I hadn't really considered that before until now. Alright, what do we have? I think it goes skill rune. Like, we don't have a skill right now, but there are some that are really good, and that wouldn't be a bad thing to have for it. Pierce rune you don't really need when you're using daggers. They already pierce by default.
Ugly beast.
Oh, too close. Got it. And right now is when our dives are at their weakest. We just don't have a better version of anything. But once we get them, they're really good. Either just more levels or by finding a dagger here somewhere along the way.
Is that all you got?
But yeah, like that's what I was talking about. Like the explosive barrel here, it didn't do anything. It just sat there exploding, and it's like I had to avoid that space. Which again, I don't mind either myself. If they want to make it like a hazard, that's cool too. But it just feels like if you're trying to use it, it just doesn't feel great. But I could definitely see it being a hazard. Ah, there's so many archers. Okay. This room is done. Alright, hopefully we can get something here. Like fire knives or something. Oh, I forgot how fast that swipe comes out. Oh, is that that is the axe? Or I think that's actually the frost axe, right? I've been wanting to try that out, but haven't really had the chance to. If that's the frost axe, I think we're going with it. Ah, it's Emir's. We're still going with it, of course. Alright, so what do we have? Nothing so good, but just not what we want now. Like, spear attack is just a lot of damage. It's the physical version of lightning orb.
Everything. This ends now.
Alright, we gotta run. If you look at damage on this guy, like, we're putting out damage comparable to the bow that we just ran with. Main difference is we don't put it out the entire time because sometimes we have to run away. But yeah, like, this is a lot of damage. Like, that combined with, like, the extra crit chance from the rogue, the cooldown reduction on the rogue, like, it just makes it so much nicer. Fire knives. So fire knives are tempting mainly because they're pretty fast. But I think we just go for the extra level on the axe right now. And as far as runes go, we're now looking for the cooldown reduction on the rune. Like, cooldown reduction is very strong for this build.
Let's see.
So for the last one, I think we stick with what we currently have. I like the area of effect. I think that makes the explosion larger. The crit chance isn't bad either. Like, the crit chance is, if I'm being honest, not really necessary. 2% doesn't do a whole lot for us. But the extra area of effect is nice. If it had global like global reduction, or what is it? Cooldown reduction. That's it. That'd be even better. So where do we go? If we go top here, we get 2 soul rune or soul powers, and we can get 2 runes. So that gives us 2 chances at getting the rune that we're looking for. If we go down here, we also get 2, but we get 2 soul powers only. We don't get that 3rd one there. Oh, we never get a 3rd one. It looks like. Other than this initial pick, I didn't even take notice of that. Okay, so I think we go here and we just go straight across, right? Ooh, I thought we were moving ourselves into a corner there. Not gonna lie, I was getting a little nervous. Alright, and Freya. What are we looking for from Freya? Crossfire's good. Yeah, like that's the power of this axe. Like look at all that it covered right there. It doesn't have a pierce rune, and it's probably not as good as one, but it's still very, very good. Honestly, this fire explosion would be pretty solid to take too. And I think we do. Like, as much as I'd like to upgrade Fire Wave, I think Fire Explosion's better here. Just all the kills add up to more kills. Like here. This is where the cooldown would have been nice, though. Ah! Missed the jump. What the heck? Okay. Let's go see if we can do that again. Yeah, you can just walk across that if you do. Can you do that with a dash, or does it have to be specifically... Oh, you can't do that with a dash, okay. Did not know you could cover that gap. Might want to point that out to the devs, see if that's intended. Like, that was completely surprising. So that does bring me up, like, bring back to, like, the point I made in a previous video as well. The one downside to this axe is the step forward you do when doing the right click here. Like, that step forward, I don't like the way it repositions you. Everything else about the weapon, fantastic, though. Ooh, these all suck. If there's ever a reason to use a reforge, it's on this. Let's use a reforge and see what happens. These still suck. Okay, the game just wants you to... Much better. Like, I like both of these. It'd be nice if it stated what Frenzy Charge does, but it does increase damage, and it is a significant amount. And we found out you can buy those rerolls back from Freya. I don't know if that's just like a temporary placeholder for using rerolls right now, or if that's actually the intention going forward. Ah, we got hit there. But yeah, you can see how much more damage we're doing now when you have this Frenzy Charge up. It's a significant amount. Ice Orb. Ice Orb is very good. Whirlwind hit. I'm not the biggest fan of it, if I'm being honest, mainly because the cooldown and the damage it deals just don't really line up. I do like Ice Orb, though, a lot. And we do have extra projectile, which is one of the reasons we take that neck, so we can make extra orbs. And it looks like the orbs are bigger. That's probably from the area effect increase we got? Or maybe I'm just misremembering because it's been so long since I played. But yeah, they do pretty good damage too. Like, I like the orbs. But you need to have the extra projectile to make use of it, which is the one downside to them. Jeez, 1045 already? Like, that's the Frenzy Charge coming in. Both of these are really good options, I think. I think we'll go with the area of effect. Mainly because we already have Frenzy Charge for the damage. So having a larger area is pretty nice. And I could be mistaken, but it does feel like the area of effect, like the animation for it, is not reflected in the extra area that you have. Like, I know it's only 7%, so it's hard to see in the first place. At least that's what it feels like. Oh! Frozen! Yeah, we went from 0 hits to 3 hits on him instantly, like that. Like, that guy will... he will ruin runs. Which is good. Like, he should be a threat. I'll just decline that and get an extra 50 gold out of it. What is this, Scotty's? Yeah, it's Scotty's. So you can tell when it's Scotty's because it's a recurve bow here. As opposed to Dropner, which is more just a longbow, it looks like. And Scotty's wouldn't be a bad choice either, as a rogue. It's just, I think this axe is so much better. Whoa! She's already doing the 5. Excuse me. Okay, that probably needs to be adjusted. Like, wherever the hitbox is on Ragnar, it causes you to get hit by that far too easily. I'll just end it there. Easy enough fight. Yeah, 1106, that's a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage.
Let's see what...
I was kind of hoping we'd have enough gold for a Reforge modifier, but oh well. It's fine. We'll get this, but realistically we probably don't need it. We probably just get enough health from clearing rooms. Alright, what do we have? This looks like the only viable path. And every path takes us through a shop, which is good. But this only has like 2 soul power on it, which is the one downside. Like, there's not a lot of soul power on this biome right now. Like, the one downside to the axe, because it's slow, you're going to be more vulnerable in these areas, especially without the cooldown reduction. Because, like, we want this room right here. Hopefully it'll have the cooldown reduction. Specifically, cooldown reduction on kill, but crit is also very good. Was that 2,052 damage I just saw? I'm gonna need to go back and replay that, because that was insane if that's the case. Lightning Chain? I don't know. I've never really used it before with this, but it could be very good. Mainly because it has a low cooldown on it, like 0.3 seconds. Oh, we run. Yeah, I said this is the one downside to the axe. We need to get that cooldown reduction. Like, the speed doesn't really matter much once you get the cooldown reduction, but until you get it, it is very noticeable. Fire knives are very helpful too, for that matter, though. That's a shame. I guess we'll take the boss rune. We have one more chance up here or down here, but realistically, by that point, it's already too late. We won't even care. So it might take Radiant Crash here if it shows up. But I am kind of liking that, the lightning chain there. Frost Bomb, just never use it. If I'm honest, I don't like it. What do we have? Radiant Crash. It's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think we'll take it. It's more effective for the boss than it is for the normal enemies. Yeah, so here's another Scotty's. Still tempting to just take that, because bows are just very good. None of these matter, so we'll just take this. Why not? We can see what could have been. Nothing of interest there. Okay, here we go. We might get a rune here. And if it is... No rune. Okay. If we did get a rune, it would have been useful. If it had the cooldown reduction on it. But oh well. Ooh. That always feels like a chore when you're using the axe. Let's see. I think we'll go here because it can give us another chance at the rune. I mean, this could be anything for the elite.
One step closer.
But it would be nice to get the cooldown on crit. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought we got hit there. We did not. So you can't dash... Oh, you can dash across that. Can you... You can also right across that. Alright, here... What do we have? Nothing. Alright, final shop. Is this it? After getting so many? Yeah. And here's the lightning orb. If we had that last run, that would have become like our main weapon. Like an early lightning orb, along with the kill cooldown, you can basically just clear rooms. Granted, when you're fighting the bosses, that's a bit of an issue. Oh. Yeah, you can't just run around that, it looks like. Just looking for future ways to dodge it, because I imagine it's going to get harder in the future. Man, those poor dogs. They had no idea what they spawned into. Let's go. Oh, I was going to say let's kill her with the orbs, but unfortunately was clicking too much. I think I buffered that. Oh, this is the Frost Axe, right? Yeah, Rim's Axe. Like, I would not mind trying this one out, except I never get it. Like, I kind of want to see what it's like when using this. Because that has a pretty good distance, so you might be able to clear out a lot of enemies with it. But I mean, both weapons are very good, I think. Okay. So that's a run with the axe. Well, with the rogue. But yeah, I would like to see a berserker class that kinda... Let's see. How could a berserker class be different than a rogue, right? So the main things that Rogue has are these three here. But maybe the area of effect could be changed, as well as the global damage. Like, I guess all of this could be modified, right? To be something more berserker. Crit damage multiplier could go higher, crit damage chance could go lower. Cooldown reduction could go higher. Global damage can go lower, like you wouldn't need the extra global damage. Area of effect, that's just very good. But 10% is probably good on that. Alright, I think we'll call that video here. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. We'll pick it up next time.